How many pharmaceutical companies and technology companies does it take to come up with a vaccine that unfortunately won't be good for anything? It will not stop the coronavirus whatsoever. I want to share my thoughts. So I just finished watching the press conference from the Rose Garden. And of course, as the more I watch and more I read and more I study up on this current vaccination push, and of course, thinking well beyond that, everybody here knows the agenda that's underway. But it's just the fact that now, taking the time to do a little bit more research on my end so I can better familiarize myself with this certain approach, the great experiment, which I believe is this whole messenger RNA, which is basically a piece of our DNA in a sense. And so as I try to educate myself, it just disturbs me even more, the fact that this is what is thrown out there. And of course, they're talking about just trying to get something effective out there, and they're trying to promote that number of 90% plus and all that stuff like that. But yet no one is talking about the side effects. No one is talking about, the how will this impact a person today, nevertheless down the line. And watching, actually reading one of the articles earlier from the CEO of the biotech, Keiser operations. Ultimately, this whole process of the messenger RNA and how it will impact the body as far as creating antigens to immunize the person who takes the vaccine, they said it's possibly good for a single year. And then on top of that, then what? You'll have to do it again. So right now, this whole vaccination push, all we're being told is the upfront, like the phase one side of things. Operation Warp Speed, work together, get it out there. And then also today, I saw more stuff about the pharmacies. We got all the major pharmacies, all the businesses that were not allowed to shut down, that were okay to stay open during the initial lockdown months ago, are now going to be also the ones that are able to deliver to the communities. Again, it takes for the Pfizer shot, is 2 shots, 21 days apart. And so the goal is to make sure whoever takes the vaccination on the first day come back 21 days later. And then I was reading articles today as well talking about how some of the temporary side effects is massive headaches, soreness, fatigue, all that stuff like that. But yet people don't realize, and that's one of the things that a lot of people will not probably find out about, is the fact that this Pfizer and biotech and Moderna and all these vaccines, there's 6 vaccines that's in the work right now, of which they said 4 is entering phase 3, with 2 more to come. 6 different companies, 6 different projects are working on how to immunize the body, but not cure, not solve. If COVID is something that's rampant out there, all these vaccines are designed to do is focus on actually immunizing the body so that the body can protect itself. But that stuff wears off. Like the antigens that this vaccine is supposed to build up to fight against a virus is only apparently good for a couple months at best. So that means automatically they're going to be forced to have to take these things annually, similar to the flu shot. And of course, no one knows the side effects. So as I watch more of the Operation Warp Speed and I do more research and find out more about this vaccination stuff, it really is, very disturbing, because all they're doing is promoting the idea that it is something that can immunize you and it can solve the problem right now and get us back to the old norm, when there's no way in hell things will go back to normal. And they've made that clear, made that more obvious than ever. So what do you guys think, man? I think this is something that definitely should concern everybody. And also, just moving forward, I just out of curiosity for myself, will definitely be doing more diving into the science behind this and really trying to find out more about the genome sequence and stuff like that, and how this messenger RNA situation will actually alter the DNA. Like, they're getting down to the actual essence of who we are as people by touching with our DNA. And that right there is one of the most alarming things that I've mentioned before. So anyway, man, this is what's going on, man. Hope everyone's doing well. Let me know your thoughts. Leave it down in the comment. If we got any scientists out there that can elaborate further on this, would love to, be educating our department as well, because I think this is a subject matter that everyone should definitely get caught up to speed on. Because, of course, this is just phase 1. Once they get it all out there, then they're going to find out that, not everyone's going to do it. And then once the ones who do take it, it's not going to work effectively for more than a year. So it's going to be all that. It's going to always be that we need to get everybody vaccinated. It's not until everybody decides to do it. And that's, that could be the second year, the third year. And then, of course, depending on how all this political stuff shakes out, we'll see what the mandate will be at that point. But yeah, man, more confusion, more lies, and just more deceit, man. Operation Warp Speed is, it's just, it is what it is, man. But Let me know what you think. Just thought I'd take a quick minute to say what's up. Leave a comment down below. Looking forward to reading your comments. Thanks.